Free State versus Lupe Torres. Can I have parties announced?
Denny Callahan defense.
Of course.
All right.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. We are here for sentencing. You entered a no contest plea. It states that the TAP evaluation was completed. However, PSI was waived. According to your plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years. There's $1,000 fine and the state is opposed to your application. Have both parties had a chance to review the TAP evaluation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objection to the TAP evaluation?
On page 1, it suggests that he used marijuana and methamphetamine. What he tried to say to her was he tried it, not used it. That's all, Your Honor.
All right. Any witnesses state? Defense, any witnesses?
No, Your Honor, allocution.
All right. The court will hear you state. You may proceed.
We have to deny application for Mr. Torres. Mr. Torres seems to be minimizing his involvement in how the alleged substance that it was tested positive for methamphetamine ended up in the pocket of his pants, and then he gave the TAP evaluator a different story than what was in the stipulations and what he told officers. Further, Mr. Torres has pled guilty or not guilty. He has been convicted on the attached BPO that arises out of the same incident. Has also done a prior trip to PBC in 2005. On that case for the bird cab, he was placed on probation. It was ultimately revoked. So because of his unsuccessful probation in the past, I would urge the court to deny his application and sentence of 2 years.
All right.
Your Honor, I suggest to the court that his problem is drug usage, which you can handle and fix with supervision on deferred adjudication. I believe he wants to address the court, Your Honor.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. I haven't been in trouble in over 20 years. I did go back. She called me to go help her clean her house, and there was.
Oh, I'm sorry. Could you just one moment. Solemnly swear affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God. All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
My name is Lupe Torres.
All right, you may proceed.
May he allocute and give.
Yes. Yes, he may.
Okay, so I haven't been in trouble in over 20 years. Stay out of the way and everybody's way. Over 3 years ago, I was in a car accident. My wife left me, and there was a downfall from there. Met this girl, and everything happened. And I had that lady interview me, and she was kind of in a hurry, asking me, give me dates. And I don't remember these dates. I tried to estimate the time frame. I said about 2005, and she was getting upset. But anyways,
When you're talking about the lady, you're talking about the lady who did the TAP evaluation?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
So she was kind of hurrying me up, and I tried to give her the best time, the best estimated time. I said, but
All
I
right,
got
here's my question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
TAP evaluation says you need inpatient treatment. What are your thoughts?
I say treatment is good. The services you provide, I can use. I'm not denying it, because temptation's out there, and
I know they're saying you need inpatient treatment. So even if I were to consider your, well, I am considering your application, but for me to even grant your application, you would still be in custody because you would be going into an inpatient treatment facility.
I really don't like it. I do outpatient because miss my family, and like I said, 3 years of being alone. My daughter came this year to come be with me, pick me up and take me to California, and this happened. She's the one that's my backbone and keeps me straight. I can do outpatient out there, and
Now, I want you to hear me and internalize what I'm saying. I am not, if I grant your application, you're not getting outpatient treatment. It's obvious to the court that if I were to grant your application, you need inpatient treatment. And what I can tell you, the inpatient treatment you need is 9 months. And you would have to wait in custody to be transferred to the inpatient treatment facility. Or, you know, the state has made an offer of 2 years, and 2 years is the minimum. And you'll receive credit for any time that you've been in custody.
And I would have to go through the 9 months and then get out on probation.
Yes, you'd have to do 9 months at the treatment facility because that's the length of time for it. And then after the 9 months, then there's 6 months of aftercare. And usually that takes place in a halfway house.
I would rather go through the time.
Okay. All right, then this is what the court will do. No, don't apologize. Here's the thing. You know yourself better than I do, better than your attorney does, and better than the state does. And sometimes it's hard to recognize because we're trying to, how do I put this? We're trying to say things that we think other people want to hear. And I understand, and there's no need to apologize.
I just want to go with my daughter. She'll.
Okay. Well, I can tell you, once I sentence you, you'll get credit for any time that you've been in custody. And then once you're released from prison, who knows, they may parole you from the jail. Your attorney can speak to you about that. But once you're done, you're done. All right, the court is going to find you guilty, sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's $1,000 fine, time and money will run concurrently. I'll request the therapeutic community. The therapeutic community doesn't increase the time that you're in custody. It's just a program that is designed to help you maintain your sobriety. I do not have jurisdiction to force them to place you in the program, but they'll see in the judgment that I'm requesting it for you, and you will have to request it as well. So for example, your sentence is 2 years. If you're in that program and you don't complete it, they're not going to say, we're not releasing him because he hasn't completed the program. You understand? All right, counsel, I don't have the trial court certification. If you could do one for me.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, State.
I'm sorry about everything.
No. Let me just tell you, there's no need to apologize to me. I understand. There are decisions that you make.
I was hoping to do a year and then go to California without paperwork or just to give it to my daughter.
Well, I can tell you in felony court, if it's a felony probation, you're not allowed to only do a year. Sometimes on probation, it can be transferred to another state, another county, but that's only after inpatient treatment is completed. And then with that transfer, what ends up happening, you're not allowed to go to the other place or transfer physically to that place until they accept your probation. So sometimes they'll say, we're not going to accept this person. And so you have to stay where you are.
So is this paperwork done? Is it?
Yes, once we do this, you will be done. You'll get whatever credit you've been in custody. You'll get that credit subtracted from the 2-year sentence. And maybe they'll parole you from the Bear County Jail, maybe not. Your attorney can speak to you about that.
Can I stop this now and maybe you accept
Oh, I've already entered my sentence. And once I give a sentence and it's a legal sentence, there's nothing else for me to do, right? I know sometimes attorneys will do motions to reconsider, but those are not necessarily legal motions in the sense that I have a right to grant it.
kind of weigh it out and services y'all do provide out here,
Mhm.
I can use.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review it with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? All right, because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you, okay?
Thank you,
You're
Judge.
welcome. All right, anyone else ready?